Marvel hater, so I'm trying to watch it with an open mind. I'm trying to give it like a fair shot. I'm watching it. You see the Wolverine tease. And when the trailer was over, I just sat there and I was like, what the hell is this movie about? Like, the trailer didn't do anything. It was just like, hey, look, we got Deadpool, we got Wolverine, you're gonna like it. But I'm like, what is the plot? Like, what is happening? So I don't know what to make of it just yet. But I mean, it's Ryan Reynolds, so it's like, you know, you got to take the joke shit, put the joke stuff to the side. But I'm just waiting for like an actual plot. And then for all the people that are just like, oh, this is going to reset the Marvel universe and it's going to put everything. Yeah, that's what y'all said during WandaVision. So I'm just going to keep my opinions. I'm going to keep my hopes and or dreams to myself. I'm just going to see the product.
He said dreams.
No, because every time we're just like, oh, this is going to happen. This is going to be the thing. It's not only that they don't do what everybody thought they were going to do. They go the complete opposite and they always do the thing that nobody wanted. So I'm just like, I'm tired of like falling for the okie doke. So I'm just I like the Marvels, you know, like I enjoyed the Marvels. So I'm just going to watch the movie and see what happens.
First, I don't remember us saying that WandaVision was going to reset. I think we were more like WandaVision is supposed to add certain characters.
No, but people were like, when everybody thought the villain was going to be
Mephisto.
Yeah, and then when her brother came onto the show, they were like, oh, her brother's here. They're going to bring in
the Fox universe. Yeah. That's what we all thought.
And then he just ended up being some bum actor. Now the X-Men cartoon. When I saw the trailer for that, my first thought was, yo, this shit is bright as hell. Because like we're used to the X-Men cartoon like being like old looking, bland coloring, you know, kind of like that shit came on. I was like, oh, oh god, like HD. Like, I'm not used to that. I mean, and I heard listen to you guys review when you guys were talking about the trailer, and I mean I agree. It's like for anybody. It's weird because everybody's concerned, like, oh my God, now that they're bringing it back, are they going to make it woke? That shit, like you said, that shit was always woke. So, you know, that's not, if anything, it's going to be woke, you know, more, it's going to be woke by today's standards, but X-Men, X-Men was always woke. You know, it's like, it's going to be like a, you know, multiple LGBTQ plus
I wouldn't even characters in it. Call it like woke, not to cut you off. Yeah. It's more of X-Men has always been social commentary, and it's just going to be a modernization of whatever's going on at the times. And it's like Sean was saying, like, did these people even read an X-Men comic book at any point in their life? Like, to just be like, oh, this has social commentary, or they're making Morph non-binary. It's like he's a shapeshifter. Yeah. Like, not to regurgitate what we were saying before, but he's a shapeshifter, people. There is no identity. It's whatever they want to be.
He could turn into an animal.
If he wants to. Like, I mean, come on. James Gunn recently posted on Twitter, of this time this recording was yesterday, actually. The entire cast, they just did their first table read, and they're going to be filming about, I think it'll be next week in the time of this recording. So
for Superman.
Yes, for Superman Legacy. So
I have a question. Yeah. Aside from Hawkman, who are all those black people? Because there was a lot of black folk in there.
One is Mr. Terrific.
Okay. Because isn't Hawk? No, is he doing Hawk Girl or Hawkman?
He's doing Hawk Girl.
Hawk Girl. Okay. Because I saw like 4-5 black people. I'm like, who's that?
It was Mr. Terrific. I don't know the rest of the black people there, but
that's a damn shame.
I know Mr. Terrific is definitely in there. And there was Jimmy Olsen.
He's black.
No. I was just saying the cast in general. Beast, Nick Holt, who played Beast in X-Men First Class and the prequel series, he's actually Lex Luthor. So that's actually
the tall, skinny kid.
The guy that played Beast in X-Men First Class, he's Lex Luthor.
And what's the difference between him and Eisenberg?
He actually might. Well, Lex Luthor has a lot of different interpretations. Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting.
John Cryer is still the GOAT.
I will say Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown probably is the GOAT. We all have our favorites, but
I'm glad no one said Gene Hackman.
Hackman.
I don't think Hackman I don't know why you call him Hackman, but I don't think
that was on South Park.
Yeah, I don't think Hackman was terrible. I think he was the first Superman, and I think he deserves his flowers. Not first Superman, but first Lex Luthor. Yeah. And I think he deserves his flowers for.
It was the time
for the time that he was Lex Luthor, but Hackman, as what's the name would say. I know he's probably gonna be like, what the fuck are you guys doing that to my name for? But I think he did a good job.
I know this is gonna get crickets, but what do y'all thought about Kevin Spacey's performance as Luthor?
Oh, and
seems like he really is taking the obscured characters. Yeah, and I mean that, but he's like I said before. He's taking characters that he likes. He's going to try to take a lot of the D-listers and try to make them A-listers and see what happens.
James Gunn's the type of person, he'll do a Batman movie, and the main villain will be the Condiment King. Like he will pick like the worst Batman villain and try to turn him into like the biggest threat known to man. It's like there's a small part of there's a part of me that respects that because there are a lot of obscure characters that do deserve their shine. And even with the Creature Commandos, because like I said before, my problem isn't like, oh, you're doing this sucks. It's not that the product sucks. You just don't start with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing a Batman movie, you don't start with the Condiment King. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start with Joker, Riddler, Two-Face, Penguin, or Catwoman. You don't start with Creature Commando.
I would disagree on a little bit on that, especially with the Batman, because Batman has such a rogue gallery. You can do Evicted. I mean, especially with Matt Reeves, the Batman. I'm actually hoping, like the rumors are, Mr. Freeze. I'm actually hoping he will use somebody like Calendar Man or Zsasz as like a big bat, because he's going that detective route. Yeah. Victor Zsasz will be
Gotham put respect on Victor Zsasz.
I mean, even just like since he's going for that 7 type of tone, Victor Zsasz is like perfect for that. I mean, Calendar Man too. You got Professor Pink. I mean, you got,
but those aren't bad villains, though.
Yeah, like those are serial killer villains.
Yeah, like those are respectable villains. I'm talking about the Condiment King. Like, but that's my point. Yeah. He'll have Pig and Toad. He'll have Calendar Man, and this motherfucker will pick the goddamn Condiment King because he's just like, oh, here's somebody that nobody knows. Even if I'm about to review something that I didn't like, I'm always very mindful of the fact that, except for She-Hulk, I'm always very mindful of the fact that although I don't like this, there are people out there who do. Like, there's always somebody out there, someone who's watching my review that I'm about to say something negative about probably really enjoyed it. So even if I do have negative things to say, I try to do it in a respectful way that doesn't completely shit on something that somebody else may have enjoyed. I don't do thumbnails with trash cans with me pointing thumbs down. Like, because that's disrespectful to the product, the hard work that was put into it, and for the people who actually enjoy it. And I'm always quick to tell people, if you liked it, let me know what you thought in the comments. If you did, I didn't like it, but if you did like it, tell me why you liked it, because maybe you can give me an opinion, that might sway my, sway my thoughts on it. So I said, I just do. That's why, I don't argue with people, on my platform, because I do try to keep a respectable, a respectful conversation going, except for She-Hulk, because there was no defending that. There was no defending that.